What's up, guys? It's your girl Yo Yo, and I'm back. All right, so let's get right into it. Okay, y'all see the thumbnail, you see the title. I've been telling you guys I have a surprise guest. Okay, and the title says what it's just what it is. Okay, the truth about supporting Peach McIntyre, and I have a supporter, someone who have dealt with her and stuff like that, and they reached out to me and they like, hey, I want to come on your panel, I'll do an interview with you, and I got a lot to say. I want to tell my experience, what it is, what it ain't, this, that, and other. Okay. So shout out to Johnny Yolo, EAC Bunny, hello, Allison, hello, Shelly, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's not for free. Yeah, we gonna try to make it do what it do. I do see that already it has started buffering. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's probably not gonna be too many people that is fond of this live stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this right now so that we don't have too many interruptions. I'm going to put this on subscribers only mode, whatever. I have a lot of stuff that I can share with y'all. I love being creative. It's a lot of different things that I can do and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really a chill person, y'all. For real, like in real life, I'm a chill person. So, okay. I'm gonna put it on subscribers only mode for an hour. I'm only gonna do an hour. Hey Shelly, how are you? I'm only going to do an hour. If you are not able to comment, that means that you need to make sure that you hit the subscribe button and you are subscribed to the channel. Let me say this here. This live stream here is for um um okay. So this live stream is for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. It is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance made for fair use. It allows us to talk about it. Okay? I don't want anyone to go out their way to harass anyone, cyberbully anyone, or anything like that. Things that you may hear in this live stream and video or live stream. Some things that we talk about, whether I'm reading my chat or whoever's on panel with me and stuff like that, things can be allegedly. Okay? Me myself, I have not experienced it, so I'm going to say that. How many of y'all ready for tonight's live? Dang, 52 people watching already. Go ahead and double tap the screen for me. I would truly appreciate you. So this is my first time, as well as the person's first time doing an interview on YouTube. So this should be fun. This should be interesting. 1 second, y'all. Hi, Kelly. We bike. And don't y'all be just sitting in my bushes watching, okay? I need y'all to double tap the screen for your girl. Hit the like button. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Hey, Cheryl. What up, though? Thank you so much for coming in. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's give her a second, guys. 1 second. How y'all feel? Y'all excited? Are y'all excited? Let me see. Oh, boom. Uh, hey, Mika. Okay. All right. So let me see if I did that right. You remind me of my daughter. She's a boss. Oh, thank you. Alice said I'm excited. Thank you. Hi, Darlene. How are you? Hey to you at the back of me. I am like, let me tell y'all right now, okay? YouTube is all about being creative. YouTube is being true to yourself, being real to yourself. Okay, YouTube is about being authentic. Okay, so this is what I use my platform for. I use my platform to showcase me, who I really am, and the different skills that I have, and I allow other people or whatever to also voice their opinion and have a voice. I do that, y'all. Hey Black, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Newsflash, hello. So yes, girl. Go get that feature. How are you, Queen? Hey Shanice. Hi Tammy. Thank you guys. Go ahead and jump inside the screen for me. Um, they're just getting a mic and stuff together, making sure everything is good. We should be ready to go in just a second. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me see. Doom, doom, doom. Hey, Yellow Jacket. Hey, Antigua. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, yo, tap the screen on my way in. Thank you. You said I'm not worried about that. You feel like this is a person with an opinion. Well, right. I'm not worried. Um, at all. Let me see, y'all. Let me see what is going on. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you. Anyways, while we are doing that, hold on 1 second. Hey, MCA, how are you? Who do y'all think my guest is? Put it in the chat. Who y'all think my guest is? I know one thing for sure. Y'all need to double tap my screen and stop playing with me. Okay? Double tap my screen. T. T. See, Bunny. And T, that's funny because I had a person who claims to be that has been trying to get on here for a minute. But yeah, I be nervous about these type of things. Let's just replaying your last lie. Thank you. You watch my lives over. I'm a pause. Thank you, Africa. How are you, Queen? Not wood, y'all. Now on a Friday night, I might can sneak wood up here. All right, y'all. So I would like to go ahead and introduce my guest. Hey Terry. Thank you so much for coming in. Once again, this live stream is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance made for fair use. I would like to introduce my guest, QT. I am certified to the stage. Hey Queen, how are you?
I am fabulous, love. I am fabulous. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and being part of my live stream tonight. Um, Channel, please give QT a warm welcome to the panel. I'm going to give her the floor, let her introduce herself, let her know what she's about to talk to y'all about or whatever, and we're going to do an interview. This here is probably one that have been in the comments and have been tussling with you guys. All I know, she might have tussled with me before too, but she said that she was a strong Peach supporter and she had a run in. So, Miss I am certified. You got the flow, Queen. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. I am. I go by I am certified petty queen because I am very, very petty. You can look me up on all social media as I am certified petty queen. It's Big Girl World on TikTok though. But yes, I used to be one of the peach patch that was relentless, as she say. I would go to war about you about Peach McIntyre. Whatever Peach McIntyre did was cool with me. And I do mean it was cool. Y'all was not finna have nothing to say about Peach McIntyre when it came down to me. I'm talking about I would get on there and I would call everybody and their mama a troll. And I meant it with my whole chest. But now, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm.
What
She
made
she
what made you reach out to me?
I was scrolling and I kept seeing your name pop up and I was like, hmm. I said, she got to be one of these. It didn't seem like, you was just at Peach McIntyre just to be air. You were coming with the facts. So since you were coming
Mhm.
with the facts, I was like, okay, let me. At first I was like, because I was such a Peach McIntyre, you know, person or whatever, I wasn't gonna say anything about it. I was just gonna let it die down, and it was what it was. I was gonna go on about my business, but then when I heard about the lady that she told about her son dying or whatever, and I was like, she just ain't gonna stop. Somebody gonna have to put their hands on her before she just stop. And then when I was saying it, my one of my kids said, "Mama, somebody already put their hands on her." That just made her go hard. I said, "You right, you right." I said, "But these people need to start coming forth. When if they band together to get her off of TikTok, they need to start coming forth and talking, about their experience with her, because she it's like she's just walking around like she ain't. I know at the end of the day, every knee got to bow, but she just walk around like she's just the most baddest on the land. Like she can't get touched. Like, I mean, you can't just expect for people to continue to support you when that's how you. It's like that's how you feed your family, by people supporting you. So the people that are supporting you, if you putting your mouth on them and you treating them any kind of way, that's not how you handle business. That's not showing nobody. You want people to have empathy and sympathy for you, and whenever you got something going on, but you don't do that for nobody else. You blankly tell people, I don't give a fuck about you. I just give a fuck about your money. Okay, baby. Well, when the money stop, then what?
Right.
What you gonna do then? Because nobody's gonna continue to support you when you just being just downright out nasty for no reason. When people are not people, people really be in her comments like showing genuine love for her. She never likes a comment. She never say thank you. She never say nothing. But she'll get on live or whatever, or make a video about how people in her comments saying this or saying that, but you never acknowledge them by even replying to them. You never acknowledge any of these people that are basically paying your bills. These people are basically
Right.
paying each and every last one of your bills because these people are the reason why you getting hundreds of thousands of dollars every month because they're supporting you. But you can't be wanting somebody to support you and you don't give back and support them. And then like the people that she do support back, they got that same retarded mentality like she got. She always
Yeah.
talking about E came or she talking about this when she talking about that. How she got the it's always me, 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 me. She benefits something from this. If she's not benefiting something for that from that, then she's not gonna do it. And that's not how you should she should be moving when she needs our money. We don't need
Right.
the
Have
go
you
what
ever
you
supported her outside of just watching her videos? Like, have you ever took part in any of her classes or courses?
yes. I bought them. And the first time I bought it, I only went for 4 days. I just didn't have the motivation. And she had us to go out and buy a book. Well, I was like, this book ain't going I could have read this book on my own. I didn't need you to read no book to me at night for me to understand that this is what it's supposed to be going on or how I should move or whatever. She could have just told us to go buy the book and read the book in our spare time.
She read it to y'all?
Hmm. Yeah, she read it to
Wow.
us. She and then
But
in the
that
second, that was the class was fall asleep with Peach. That was when she first started it. Um, and she had us to go and get a book by Brian Tracy. Stop procrastinating. Then the second time she offered it was right around the time when she was facing she had to be evicted. She was getting that eviction. She had to be out of that townhouse like in at March 31st or whatever. And
mhm.
she when I got into her class that time, I think she did for $21, and then it charges you taxes or whatever. And baby, this is the second time I done paid for your class. I feel like I'm a diehard Peach fan now. So she called on me one
Right.
night to speak, and she was doing she says don't do the I love you because okay you yeah everybody love themselves, but she was like, do I like myself, that because what is it that you need to know, what is it about you that you like. So she called on me and I was like, hey Peach, yada 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 blase blase. And then I was like, I like myself, I like myself, I like myself. And I like myself because I was able to self advocate, even being out of breath and short winded. I was able to self advocate for myself. I'm currently in the hospital. I had an asthma attack earlier. And, I was just explaining my situation at the time. She was like, I don't give a fuck about you being in no hospital. Don't nobody give a fuck about you being in the hospital, but maybe your kids or the people around. What?
What?
She
She
went
didn't ask, was
hard.
you okay or anything?
None of that. She just went straight in on me. I was like, my jaw dropped. She's like, I don't give a fuck about that. Stop playing victim. The fuck you playing victim for? It's like, okay. Don't nobody care
Wow.
about you being in
Hmm.
the hospital. Maybe your kids. That's it. That's all. I was like, and so then she was like, I hope you wrote down something else because if you didn't, then I'm gonna have to skip you and call on somebody else because this ain't. Mm-mm. So I was like, okay. Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk no more. And after that, I dropped out and I ended up buying the book for that one too, and it was by Brian Tracy, Eat That Frog. But everything that she do
wow.
in the classes or whatever, like common sense, anybody with common sense can do what she be trying to put down. Like there's nothing special about this class. The fall asleep with Peach. I don't know about her wake up with Peach because I've never been in it. But for her, as far as her fall asleep with Peach, anybody with common sense can do what she was doing. And then like she would be sitting outside on the patio or whatever, but the kids were coming in and she would talk to them, and then she would mute, and she it was mostly she was we paid her for 21 days for her to tell us what to do, put her mic on mute and go silent for us to write. And then she come back and she call on 3 or 4 people to read what you say, and then to give you another task. And then about 15 minutes before the hours up, of 20 minutes, she would start to read the book. So we was basically just listening to her read a book. I feel like, if I'm paying you for this, first I paid you for this class. Second, I had to go and buy a book. And third, I had to go run around the city to try to find this book, because you were like, it doesn't need to be an audio book. It needs to be a hard copy. You need a hard copy of the book, because you need to be able to see this and do this and do that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get this book. So I'm running around the city trying to get the book, and then you just gonna read it to me. I can read. I don't need you to read to me. I ain't no kid. I guess you say it fall asleep with Peach, but I ain't trying to go to sleep for real.
Right. And I do apologize. Like, I please don't take no offense to me laughing or anything like that. I am gonna read some stuff from the chat as well, but it's sad to hear like how she sit here and she will talk to grown-ups. Like, you got 9 kids, you got enough people over there that you could talk to crazy, but for you to talk to another grown-up like that is diabolical. For her to try to teach y'all not to say I love myself, but I like myself, is also sad, because I think that's one of her biggest downfalls. She only like herself and she don't love herself, and that's why she tolerates so much from her husband. She tolerates more hate and disrespect from her husband than she do her own mother. She instantly cut her
Mm-hmm.
mother off, but her husband can do anything. One of the questions in the chat was pretty much basically saying, like, how, as a grown woman, how did that make you feel that another grown woman was talking to you like that?
It kind of pissed me off, because, like, it pissed me off, but it made me aware that I'm spending my money and I'm devoting some of my energy and my time into somebody that, in the end of the day, she truly don't give a fuck about me.
Right.
Long, she made that plain and clear. She didn't give a fuck. All she cared about was my money. She didn't give.
How long have you, how long have you been like watching her and supporting her?
Since she went, okay, she was calling the kids. Everybody was asking about the kids' names, and she was calling them baby, then baby, and that's when she started saying daddy. So I want to say maybe 4 years, 3, 4 years, because I first started watching her when she first went viral for breastfeeding in public.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I was a
Okay.
diehard Peach McIntyre fan. Like, if you put, when I say die hard, if you put a P-E in my phone, you know how it tries to spell the word out for you before you get to all the rest of
Mm-hmm.
it. It was coming up
Mm-hmm.
Peach McIntyre, because I was a diehard fan. I'm like, and I used to be in them comments roasting people. You ugly troll, so and so, so and so. Baby, whatever Peach McIntyre do, you sound like a PAH. I'm talking about, I was going in. And she
She
wasn't
like
finna get
really
on my
got it in y'all mind.
she wasn't gonna get
She.
on TikTok or YouTube and do the same thing for me. So I'm
Mm-mm.
like, why am I going so hard at people for them having an opinion of her, just because they don't think like I think? And they probably got their reasons for the reason why they think like they think. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I was going in. I'm talking about, I was going in. I was in it. I was in it to win. I was a diehard. You wasn't about to talk about Peach McIntyre and Wood. Wood was my man and her man. Them kids was my internet children. You wasn't gonna talk about Peach under no circumstance. Even if my husband got to talk, I would tell him, "Hold on, I'm watching Peach. Shut up."
Well, Oh
I'm watching a
wow.
Peach. I'm watching a Peach McIntyre video. You got to come back later. I'm talking about. I was in there, but after that,
Mhm.
and then like just here, it's like she said, she relentless. She don't stop. She gets worse and worse and worse. And it's gonna take for something to happen to her. Not wishing nothing bad on her because she is a mother and she is a woman at the end of the other day. But it's gonna take for
Right.
something to happen to her that's like a tragedy or something for her to understand that it's not okay for you to treat people like that. It's not okay for you to say, even if you think it. Sometimes you shouldn't say it. Even if that's how you feel, you still should
Mhm.
have. You should have kept that where it was in your head. You shouldn't have let that come out your mouth. It's just certain
Right.
things. It's just a certain level of respect that you should have for the people that are actually paying your bills.
Someone in the chat said, "Do was most of the people in her class younger?"
No, they were. It was mostly people that were trying to get their channel off the ground, and they were trying to like create a routine and get into a habit of something. And it takes 21 days of doing the same thing consecutively to form a new habit. So with it taking that many days, that would be the reason why she do her classes for 21 days. And then
Okay.
like she would have you write down 5 goals for five different situations. And then you would the first thing that she do when you get into class is she has you to write down on the last page of your book. She has you to write down what you hope to accomplish in after the 21 days, and whatever you hope to accomplish after those 21 days, you write it down as if it's already happened. So it's like you
Have she?
manifesting it.
But you can manifest on your own. Was she helping you get closer to your goals in any type of way or shape or form?
Nope. Not at all.
Wow.
Not in the
So I
slightest
see
little bit.
there's a lot of questions in the chat, but just to sum up one of the questions that's similar to what's in the chat. After seeing how so many people had experienced so many other allegations that have been made from her scamming people and disrespecting people and stuff like that, what still made you put trust in her and, sign up for her courses?
You ever heard of turning a blind eye?
Of course.
So
You
like I
felt
was
like it
turning
would
a
never be you.
right. I felt like,
Okay.
if if I was genuine with her, she would genuinely see that I was a genuine person. She would
Right.
genuinely she would genuinely reciprocate, and she would accept it and give back as well. Cause all I didn't want nothing from her but knowledge. That's all, and I was paying her for that knowledge. So because I'm paying you for this knowledge, I expect a certain type of service to be rendered. I don't expect for you to be rude to me. I paid you.
Right. Customer service is everything.
So I'm expecting
Now
for you to go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm expecting because I've paid you for services that you gonna at least have some kind of decency to treat me as a customer that has paid for your services that you offered, not for you to get up here and tell me what you don't like and what you don't want to hear and none of that. And I'm playing victim and all of that. I never would have imagined that she would have ever let that come out of her mouth coming from me, because if my name on there is I am certified petty queen. My name on the screen for her Zoom was the same exact thing. She's like, hopefully by the end of the class you'll change that dumb name. What?
What? Did you tell her to change her dumbass name? Okay, I'm sorry. Um, so it's two questions. One of them is, was there any success stories in her class that you can share? And the other one is, what would you say now that the people were speaking the truth? Now that you found out that the people are speaking the truth about the relentless roach?
I can't really say. There was one lady that was in the class that I can say she wholeheartedly did exactly what Peach asked her to do, and she I can't say what she did, like in the end because I stopped going after that. But like she had us to do a jar, and she asked us to decorate it and all of that and put what you wanted, what you needed in that jar. And I was like, okay. But this one lady, she went above and beyond on her jar. This lady had, when I say she decorated that jar like it looked straight out of a DIY factory, and it was beautiful. I got to give her that. She did a marvelous job on her. But I can't say that may be just a skill that this lady has, and it would have been something that she probably would have done if I said, "Hey, you should do this." I can't give credit to Peach for what she did because she
Mm-hmm.
just suggested it. She didn't give her the creativity that she did. So I can't even say that I can't give her the credit. I'm gonna give the I can't remember what her name was, but I got to give the credit to her because she put time, effort, and everything into that, and
And
all Peach did was suggest.
because you said not too long ago that Peach don't actually help you guys to achieve anything, or she's not going over and beyond to make sure that you reach your goals or anything like that. That could have just been a blessing that was in store coming from God. That wasn't necessarily that Peach made it happen. The lady could have just
Right.
been walking by faith and believing and praying, and God blessed her, you know.
Hmm. Exactly. But
A
you
lot of
know,
people in the chat is saying that it seemed like it may be like a spell or a cult. Do you feel like at some point, like maybe she had something over you where you were so dedicated to her?
I don't know because when she had the nanny, that's when she first got that the phone number that she got on her website or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
she was going through so much stuff that I think at one point I allegedly, because I can't say she was or wasn't, when she got that content house, that I feel like they were living there because she had maybe lost where she her permanent residence or whatever. And that's when she had the nanny. And like I would text her in the morning times, I would text her a positive affirmation. And I would, I'll be like, whatever is for you, can't nobody take it from you. What God says is yours is already done. You don't have to get out there and do no more than what you're doing. God has already seen your struggle, and it's yours. All you got to do is just get up off your behind and get it. So like she would respond. I even sent her a pink journal because I knew she liked pink and I knew she liked to write. And she was talking about her mom um threw away all her journals, which she just recently said
Mm.
she got all her journals except for a few. And I
So
was
she
like,
lied to y'all.
yeah.
Oh
She
wow.
just said, and I don't know if it was on one of her lives or a short that she did, but she was like, I think her and Gorgeous were in a store. She's like, I still got all my journals except for maybe one or two. I still got all my journals, even from when I was a kid and I was writing. And I was like, oh, but you said you didn't. Your mom threw them away. You didn't have them like she did with them dolls. So what really happened? Cause what you 2 plus 2 ain't adding up right now, baby.
Right.
And, and
So
now
well, we
it's
know
like,
that she
okay,
was a
now
good
my eyes are open. I see that what these people were saying about you is 100% true. What these people were, according to you, slandering your name, it was real. She was talking about another lady that was in the lady was on her live, and the lady was like, I just if I bought your course and your I think it was Wake Up with Peach, and she was like, you didn't even show up. You canceled the class. And the girl, they roasted that lady in the comments. She was like, you just what's your cash app? I got money now. I got money now. I'll send you your money back. Yeah, you really
I
gonna
remember
hear
that
like
was on a live stream. She
mm-hmm,
did that on the live stream. I remember that a couple months ago.
mm-hmm. So I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So she did all of that
Wow.
to say what? You that you really and truly scammed her? So you gonna sell her money back so she can get off your head? And that's
Yeah,
pretty much what it was. She really didn't want. If that lady hadn't never said anything on live, she would have never gave that
she
lady her
would.
money back.
Yeah.
She would have
Someone
never
in the
gave that
chat
lady.
said, how was you able to support someone who say F God?
I never heard her say it.
Okay.
I've never heard her say that. I heard her say she's no longer an atheist. Maybe about a week ago,
hmm
and
What would you say to the people that's like right now that's so driven for her? Like they kind of was like you at one point where they would go to war for her. What would you say to these people?
check yourself and if someone would do it for you, would how can I say it? If she wouldn't do it for you, don't do it for her.
Plain and
If
simple.
she ain't gonna stand up for you like that, if somebody got up, she probably don't even follow none of the peach patch. So you can't even say that if somebody commented on something that you wrote that she would have anything to say. She really and truly ain't gonna talk really in no comments at all. She gonna talk about it in a video. And I'm so over the Jessica situation. Like you was just talking the first week of school you was taking the kids to Publix every day for free food. Now you don't want free food.
hmm
So you need to
That's
pick a
true.
struggle. Pick a struggle, baby. Pick a battle. Cause everything that you're doing is you contradicting yourself. You talking out both sides of your mouth. And
hmm
I wish her all the best in the world. I don't hold no grudges, but she couldn't get my support for nothing. I even unfollowed her. And my children used to
So
follow
pretty
her.
much,
I took all of that.
go
My
ahead. The chat
children.
want to know. Oh, I'm sorry. The chat
Go
want to
ahead.
know once again for those that just came in. Shout out to the 421 people in here. They want to know what can you explain once again? What was your breaking point with her?
My breaking point with her was when I, I really felt humiliated because, like, we're on live now. We were in a Zoom call, and when she put you in Zoom, your mic and your camera came on when she called on you. So everybody's looking at me. I'm already in a vulnerable state because I'm in the hospital, and you don't know me from a can of paint, and you just basically just went off on me for no reason. I didn't give you no reason to go off on me. You called on me to speak, and when she called on me to speak, she was like, "Fuck you, fuck what you saying. I don't nobody give a fuck because you in the hospital. Don't nobody give a fuck because you had an asthma attack. Maybe your kids do, but I don't give a fuck, and I'm pretty sure nobody on this Zoom give a fuck. No,
Goodness. So she is like for real. Like she say she's the same person she is online. That's the same way she talks to her students. She like
mm-hmm,
say F y'all, PAHs, broke holes, all type of stuff like that.
mm-hmm." And like the first one that I was in, when she would call on people and they would talk or whatever, she was like, "Okay, you did it. You understood the assignment. Pat yourself on the motherfucking back." And like she was hyping them up. But dang, when it was my turn, she didn't. She tried to tear me down. She didn't hype me up at all.
But you did say, or I don't know, I think I asked you before we got live. You have children. Do you have children?
Hmm. I have three biological children and three adopted children. I have five biological grandkids and three from one of my adopted children.
Did she know that about you?
Yeah, well, no, she did not.
Okay, because I've heard people before in the past, they said that I guess women that have children or try to start like a family channel, I've heard people say that she don't really try to help them because she look at it as if it's a threat. Like she don't want to see you doing better than her and she doing the same content that you doing. You know, she's a mother, she's a wife, and she got a family with children, and she's posting her family content. And if she teach you the game and then people start watching you, they not gonna support her no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I want to know. Does she already know all those things about you?
If you if you ever get the chance to get one of her like courses or whatever, it's common sense. She just teaches you how to download CapCut and InShot on how to edit videos. And it's totally common sense. I mean, it's
Wow.
nothing that you can't get. She's like she dropping knowledge and this and that. It's nothing that you can't Google on YouTube to say how do I edit a video and get that
They
same
said
knowledge
did
that
they said did she teach you guys anything about self-respect, leadership, or I'm sorry, leadership and self-esteem?
no, not at all. It was I don't even
Go
know
right
where my
ahead.
book is. I don't even know where my book is. I I had it wrote down what she it was it was I know finances, your children, um your relationship, um I know career finances, your relationship, and yourself, and something else. I can never remember all five of them. That's all she has you to write down what you plan to get accomplished for the next day and for those five things. And that was the
But
gist
just
of
seeing how transparent she is at times on this platform and the allegations that she make about her husband's cheating and how her family is and stuff like that, and she comes out here and she show herself crying and all of her evictions and stuff like that. Did y'all really think that that woman could like help y'all as far as like relationship, marriage, finances, or anything like that? Or it was just more so like, hey, no matter what she do, I'm gonna rock with her type thing.
it was more so no matter what she do, I was gonna rock with her type thing. Like now I've been watching her mom and her mama I I can't I can't say that she did do half the stuff that Pete said, and I can't say she did because her mom
Hmm.
is like slowly bringing stuff out and saying, like she said, I didn't send her to no fucking mailbox. I'm grown. I was like, okay.
Hmm.
She was like, that threesome was gonna take place, whether I sent her to the mailbox or not, because that's what I wanted. I am a freak. I was like, okay, Miss
That's
Teresa.
what, that's what she said. And she did say that she didn't have to tell nothing else because her daughter pretty much didn't told all her business. Um, her husband was. Oh, Regina said, "Did you tell your husband what she said to you?"
I did. And he was like, that's so crazy behind still trying to support somebody that don't give a fuck about you.
Okay. Sunshine, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. She said her mom a liar too. I think they do it for clicks and views.
That I
Okay.
do believe.
Um,
But like her mom, the one live that I watched from her mom maybe about 3 weeks ago, she was like, "Don't get over here on my live asking me nothing about no mess, no drama. Today I just don't want to. I want to cook and have a good day. I don't want to hear no mess, no drama. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all got to tell me that my child done said or did. That's her business. She don't want to fool with me. She don't want to fool with me. If she do want to fool with me, then I'm gonna always welcome her back in with open arms." She was like, "But today, I'm finna cook. Y'all gonna watch me cook. If you don't want to watch me cook and you want to talk about some dumb mess, I'm gonna block you." So like her mama ain't really to me, her mama ain't really on all the drama that Peach make her out to be. Now it I ain't no handbook on how you supposed to raise a child. Ain't
Right.
no ain't no right or wrong with it. All kids are trial and error. So, like, the stuff that she holding on to, and I think that may be the reason why I was like just so drawn to her, because I have a relationship with my mom, but I don't have a relationship with my mom. Like, I love my mama from a distance. So
Okay.
I feel like, since I love my mama from a distance, because I only have one sibling. I have a brother, and we're 6 years apart. So I feel like that, I kind of sympathize with her because of that, because I don't have that motherly relationship as well. But with my own children and the children that I've adopted, my mama used to always tell me, especially with the oldest, she's the oldest one that I adopted. She's now 29, and my first biological is 25. My mom feels like, okay, well, you adopted her and you give her more attention than you do your own kids. And I'm like, that's not the case. That's you on the outside looking in. But my children know what love feels like. My children know that I love them. So by my children knowing that I love them, this child doesn't know that she's loved. So I got to give her a little bit more attention to get her where my children are.
Absolutely.
So
I can agree with that. It's some children needs more attention. Some children have to feel and see that love a little bit more than others. Regina said that you are beautiful and you didn't deserve to be disrespected. And Kendall said, thank you for allowing us to put a face with your beautiful name, with your name. You're beautiful.
thank you. Y'all
Um,
are so welcome.
thank you, Nisha. I will say this here. Do you think, well, I'm not going to say this. I'm going to ask this here. Do you think that the and I would say hate. I guess I could say hate. She come out here and say she hate her mom. But do you think that the hate that Peach have for her mother and how she's so open with it, do you think that kind of like encourage y'all to continue to have that hate or dislike towards your own mother? Like, do you ever see you reaching out to your mama? Because you only get one mother, you only get one father. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, we got to be the bigger person. And when they hear, you got to just go ahead. And sometimes it might be a big pill to swallow. I don't know y'all situation and what's going on with it, but you got to pray about it. You got to let go. And you got to let God, because one thing for sure, when they gone and they transition, you can never talk to
And to
them.
get that back.
You can't
And
apologize.
and I
You
think
know what I'm
that,
saying? You can't fix
like,
it.
because I was such a, oh, whatever Peace stays cool with me type person, like, I distanced myself even more from my mom. Like, I was admitted to the hospital last week, and I was shocked. My mom called me every day, and
Because
they
that's a
might
mama
be
for you.
3 4 months at a time before I hear from my mama again. But she called me every day. She called me when she woke up, and she called me when she went to bed. And my mama was showing genuine love, and I allowed her to do that. And so, like, with with Peach, it's like she need to go somewhere and let somebody lay hands on her and get the prayer. I ain't laying on no couch talking about it when she got it made up in her mind that 2 plus 2 is 7,
Yeah.
and ain't no way that she gonna get around that. Ain't no doctor gonna be able to. She got to go before God. She got to go to God and ask God to take that spirit away from her, because with the spirit that she has right now, for as far as her mom, and the way that when Wood's dad died, the way that she reacted, and when his brother died, the way that she reacted, she she got a mean evil spirit over her, and she need to go and get that prayed away. She need to go to God.
So,
She really need to
and
seek God and get in God's face.
I want to say this because this is my first time. I've never met you. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time having a conversation with you. I don't know what's going on with you and your health or anything like that. But I know you've mentioned a couple times that you've been back and forth in the hospital. So I'm going to keep you in my prayers, and I pray that God touch you and be in agreement and heal you from whatever is going on with you. And I also pray that you pray and you reach out to God and you try to restore that relationship with your mother, because like you just said, even when you went into the hospital, no matter what, your mother was able to put y'all differences to the side and call you morning and night because you still her baby. It seems like with Peach, because she holds so much hate in her heart, and why she has so much hate for her mother, I don't know. We will probably never know. But like you said, she needs to go somewhere for someone to pray and lay hands on her and restore her. And maybe she can reach back out to her mother and they can rebuild their bond and their relationship. And it'll probably be good for not only for her, but for her children as well. You know, and
Yeah,
it's so sad because me on the outside looking in as a reacting channel and watching her and seeing all the women that follow her and all of her supporters, instead of her uplifting these women, she put these women down. And I can tell you right now, Queen, one of the reasons why she probably talked to you like that, because she probably found you as a threat. You are a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So she looking like, oh no, she's trying to come on this platform. She got a family. She not about to outshine me or outdo me. You never know. As some people out here in this world, they have jealous. They are very jealous. They envy people. They don't want to see people do good. They say they want you to do good, but they don't really want you to do good. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
so
So
true.
I just want to tell you to make sure you hold your head up high, and whatever it is that you want to do, it don't take another woman to tell you that you can't or you
Mm,
can't do it. Okay,
there
you
you
better
go.
believe in yourself and you better put all your faith in the man above and put your best foot forward each and every day that he wake you up, no matter what you're going through. As long as he put breath in your body, you get out here and
Got
you do
another
what you
chance to
got to
get it
do.
right.
Okay, you got another chance. You don't gotta pay no money for nobody to tell you that. You don't gotta pay nobody to tell you to put nothing in no jar or write nothing down. You grown. You grown. I'm pretty sure you reading these chats. You read that email. You don't need no grown motherfucker to read no book to you.
Right.
Okay, and
I was
hopefully,
like,
you know, it's
I can't
it's
believe I spent that. I can't believe I spent them $42 on her. I started to dispute the charges. Like somebody stole my card.
Have you ever experienced any times where she didn't let you in a class, or was you ever always able to get in class?
um, for like a week, I wasn't able to get in, and I thought that was just because she was moving from the eviction. But then, no, like nobody said anything about her canceling the class or no, and like one of the ladies, it was one lady that was in the class. She had done a TikTok and she was saying how she was enjoying the class and she was like, I don't want it to be over. Like, what are we gonna do once the class is over? How can we get you to do one-on-ones with us and stuff like that? And I was like, y'all really want this lady to do one-on-ones with you? While she's screaming and yelling at
Right.
her kids and Wood walking in and out constantly, and she got to pause you for a minute or turn the mic off for a minute to go talk to them, or she ordering pizza and she got to go to the door. What? Yeah, she said
Oh
she was gonna
wow.
do an hour. She got to devote her time to you for that hour. You paid her.
Mm-hmm.
She done been paid. All services rendered have been paid for. So there is no need for you to be doing nothing but talking to me. And like I
Yeah.
said, it was shit. It was always basically like she would give you 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 7 minutes to do this. And it was every night the same thing over and over and over. She would have you write down those 5 things and what you wanted to accomplish the next day. And that wasn't worth $21 at all.
And you know, it's crazy because I'm reading Regina comment. It's so sad because you said that she will read to y'all at night, but right now she's over there talking about her children and struggling and can't read. She should have been investing that time in reading to her kids.
Yes. Disney World don't teach the kids how to read.
Wow.
Disney World ain't teaching them how to read. And then, like I even watched one of my children watch Gregory McKay's channel, and she was like, "Why does he talk like that?" I said he's doing a voiceover. It was like I understand that he's doing a voiceover, but his voice is like he just going back and he recapping what they did throughout the day. This is me and my family going to Disney World. This is us getting on this ride. And this is us. We were yelling. And I was like, just hush. Don't be talking about that boy like that. Because she's not teaching him how to truly do a voiceover. He's just explaining what they did throughout the day. And he's just, sh- she dropping all of this knowledge as she say, but your son ain't got it. So
Or her husband.
right, because everything that is posted on Wood's channel, except for when he went to Vegas for his birthday, everything that's posted on Wood channel, she be done recorded it and edited it and everything and posted it. Wood don't be caring about that channel. Wood don't care nothing
Right.
about that channel. And then
The,
you
the chat said, was she able to read or was she struggling?
she was able to read, but she would she would maybe read 2-3 pages and then she was like, all right, we're gonna wrap it up here. And then she have you do another exercise. And but you're supposed to be in the 21 days, you're supposed to be able to read that whole book. And like I said, the first
Did y'all ever
both
finish the book?
I couldn't even see because I quit.
Oh yeah, you got out. Okay.
It was Brian Tracy for both books, and it was Eat That Frog and something about procrastination. Like I said, those both of those books were books that she could have just told us to read them and then like ask questions about them or whatever, or something that other than yo overgrown rested behind on here reading a book to me. Like, and then she had it where nope, you couldn't talk in the chat unless she turned your mic on. So you had like no, she had to turn it on for you to be able to talk.
Oh,
So
so
it
she
was
had full control of everything. Because I did hear her say something the other day too that is absolutely no chatting in her chat, no mics on, no recording or something like that. So she
none of
allowed
that.
y'all if she that's like prison. I'm sorry, that's like prison. You just sitting in there letting a grown person control you, tell you when you can speak, when you can't speak, what you should say, what you can't say, what's right
Mm-hmm.
from wrong. Then they read to you. If you miss a day, she cuss you out. She may let you back in, she may not let you in. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever experienced a class on a Friday night with her when Wood wasn't there? Like,
Uh,
what was that like?
it was pure chaos. Choicey wouldn't leave her alone. She put up a green screen of her with the blonde wig on, and she has on a pink shirt and some blue jeans. That's always her background. And she would either have both twins or one of the twins, and Choicey would be mommy this and mommy that. So she really couldn't talk. She really couldn't, like interact. So she really, on those days that wouldn't get the kids, or if he was there and just wasn't paying them any attention, she would really be like busy, busy. So she couldn't do much of anything. And like again, I wish her well. I don't have no ill feelings towards her or whatever, but she really need the help. She need
Well,
to
I'm gonna tell
put
you
some of that
something.
money to good use, and she really needs to get some help because I can't imagine. I have 5 little grandbabies. My oldest grandbaby is 5. I have 2 granddaughters that are 2 years old. They're first cousin, and then I have 2 boys that are 1 years old, and they're first cousins. They are a handful. Ain't no way
Yeah,
possible for me to be able to deal with each and every last one of them and not feel like I need to take some hardcore drugs afterwards because
yeah,
they are a handful. Kids are a handful. They come here grown now,
that's true.
so
They
it's
really
like
been.
I know she need help. I know she stretching her out because my grandkids can go home. Them 9 with her 24/7. Ain't no way. If I would, I'd be running to get out the door on Friday. It's at 12 a.m. in the morning. I'd be gone. Baby, I'll see you tomorrow. I would be gone 24 hours. I'd come in the next day drunk as a cooter brown.
Yeah.
I would come in, I'm talking
I'm,
about straight drunk and
wow. I'm
falling
glad
in the flow.
that you have been. I'm glad you was delivered from evil. Okay, 'cause, baby, that is crazy. And I have a lot of people. Like I said, you are the first one that have actually reached out to me and asked me. And just for the record, before I get off here, how did for the ones that's here, this YouTube shit is crazy. They'll swear I done tracked you down or something. Did I track you down
No, you did, and I came to you.
Okay, thank you. I just want, they be like, oh my God. But I have a couple of people that have actually reached out to me, and they actually wanted to speak their truth and tell their experience and stuff like that. So this is the first episode of Surviving Peach. Okay. Um,
You
what would
gotta
you
have a
say
strong
to
backbone.
Yeah. What would you say to the peach patch that's right now going so hard and just like so locked in with her and lost? What would you say?
Into the business that pays you. And what Peach eat definitely is not gonna make you shit.
Hmm. Absolutely.
If she ain't
Absolutely.
gonna water your grass, stop watering hers.
Absolutely. There you
Peach is
go.
she a whole she a whole character. Like she need her own show. She real life need her
Uh,
own show.
I volunteered. I'm telling you, they thought I was bullshit. I would put on a whole Florida TV show with her and Rasta. I pay for the camera crews, the setting, the house, everything. I'm telling you, I would come down there and make it happen, baby. I would have security because we're gonna need security. Because I don't know if Rasta gonna end up whooping that ass or what, but baby, I would set up the whole show for real. Um Stop protecting Peach, knowing she would never stand up for you. Right. That's one thing. I think it's a lot of people because even I'm certified petty queen said it that she used to tell her husband like, "Hey, shut up! I'm watching Peach." And I think it's a lot of people that they go to her defense and they fight for her, and they fight more for her than they will fight for themselves or their own family. They want her to win more than they want their own self to win.
Yep.
And like you said, you would get down in them comments and you would tussle with people for her, but I bet you she would never tussle for you.
Never.
So
She would
it is
never do
crazy.
that.
Yeah. I see it in the chat a lot. Everyone's saying she's running a cult. Do you think that it felt like a cult or it was a cult like
You can say that because she she makes you feel like you a part of her life, like you a part of her world with the peach patch. She is like she gives you she makes you feel validated, or you're a placeholder in her life because you part of the peach patch. But then when push come to shove, she don't care about the peach patch. She she gonna say what she got to say, and she don't care who like it. She'll think about the consequences of her actions or none of that. And she can't keep just going through life with thinking that she could just talk to people any kind of way, because if somebody she get to talking crazy like that and she had been in front of me, she'd been on the ground. Cause you're not gonna disrespect me like that. I don't care who you
yeah.
is. She would
I
have been
mean,
knocked out. We had been face to face, and she was being disrespected. So it was good that she's a couple miles away from me and over the phone on a Zoom call. Cause I know she like what was her Ashley. She said I'm really like that, and I'm really like that in real life. I'm really like that in real life. Don't let this pretty face fool you.
I know that's right. No, I know that's right.
You're not gonna.
Chat, do you
You're
guys
not.
have any questions? Put it in the chat. Go right ahead. What was you about to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay. I was trying. I can't even see
Oh,
what the text saying. I just see it going up.
oh, let's see if they have any more questions for you. The definition of insanity. If you keep doing what you are doing, you are going to keep getting what you got. Absolutely. And you know what? That's something too. Like, you can do. I know you said that you all over the place with your channel and stuff like that. Decide what you really want to do with your channel. You know what I'm saying? Start creating your video, start posting your video. I did look on your channel. Do you do nails? Is that something
No,
you do or
that's just a, I am. When I say addicted to my nails, I am a straight addicted, and I've been going to the same girl since 2006.
wow, those are beautiful. I did see a lot of those pictures and stuff like that. But you know, start and one thing you can do is too on your page, what you just did tonight, you know. And I didn't even think about it earlier because I could have let you share this live stream out while we was live onto your own channel. But have story time, break it up into a section, you know what I'm saying? You can tell your experience and your journey on YouTube, how you started, what you was trying to do, the different things that you've been experiencing and stuff like that. That could be some content for you. It's a start for you or
Okay,
whatever. And then you can start growing your channel like that. And whatever you decide to do, stay focused, stay consistent, and just keep posting. Okay.
okay.
And why would you? Someone said, "Oh, Miss Campbell said, I need to understand why would you pay someone to belittle you?"
Because I didn't know. I didn't feel like she would belittle me in the beginning, and it was just a random night, and it just, I guess it was just God's way of opening my eyes because that's how it happened. Like
Hmm.
the way she was going with as far as the class went from start to or whatever, she seemed like she was genuinely trying to get people to like uh have a success story. But it was it took a turn for the worse real fast. And then like I said, it was the lady that was on Miss Loretta's live and she mentioned it. And I was like, well dang, I didn't know nobody even remembered that.
Hmm. Miss Kelly said, did she offer the Peach Patch any other formula or the Pampers that she had left over? And then I'm going to add in, say no. Did she ever offer you guys anything to like, well, I'm going to say this. Has she ever made any of you guys assignment to do anything that y'all shouldn't have been doing, like outside, like, have y'all ever had an assignment to like flag people channels or do anything crazy or anything like that? Or she ain't never had
Mm-mm.
y'all do nothing crazy?
She never had us to do
Okay.
that. But like what was the first question?
Have she ever gave y'all any of the free stuff that she got, the Pampers, diapers, anything?
Not even in the slightest little bit. She made it clear that she does not donate anything. She does not sell anything. She would rather put it in the trash than to give it to somebody.
Her channel name is right up under her picture, y'all. I am certified petty queen. Wendy Jones said, "Would you ever take another one of her classes?"
Not even if Miss Wendy paid for it.
Oh, you heard it. Um, yeah, she said she was part of the Peach Patch. She was a diehard fan of Peaches, y'all. All right. All right, you got anything else for the chat? Anything you want to say or anything like that?
No, all hearts are clear.
Okay. I hope you was able to clear the air. I hope this helped you out. I thank you so much. It was an honor to have you on my panel. Like I said, I'm going to continue to keep you in my prayers and whatever's going on with you health. I hope that God, touch and be in agreement and he heals you. Okay. I want you to make sure you stay focused. And one thing, since I did you a favor and I allowed you to use my platform, I need you to do me a favor and make sure whatever you got going on, you pray about it and you reach out to your mother and y'all make amends, okay? Because you only get one. This life is short. All
You
right.
right.
and you say you're going through health problems, and one thing for sure we know is your mother is older than you because she brought you in this world. So
Yeah.
all right. So put all grudges to the side. And another thing, make sure that you thank God because he did open up your eyes and you was removed from the devil. Okay. And now you're able to see a lot more clear. Okay. So the chat have been saying the entire time that you are beautiful. You know you beautiful. And I'm here to tell you, don't say I like myself. I like myself. You better love yourself, queen. Because if
Ooh,
you don't love yourself and if you don't know how to love yourself, you can never expect anybody to love you. You got to love yourself.
that's so true.
Okay. So they said they are supporting your page. Thank you so much, Yo Yo Gang.
Thank
Thank y'all
y'all.
so much. They said stay strong. So I thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Replay Gang. Thank y'all so much. Everybody, make sure y'all go check out I Am Certified Petty Queen. She apologized, y'all. I'm gonna say it for you. If she ever cussed you out, she ain't mean it. Okay. She apologized. It was all in love. Okay. We make mistakes. Say you are free now. They say I love myself. Right. Everybody in the chat put I love myself.
I love
Um
myself.
so thank y'all so much. You already know y'all. It's your girl Yo Yo, and I'm gonna catch y'all later on in the next live stream. Bye.
Bye.